What's up, guys? So today I'm going to teach you how to use nunchucks. We're going to go over the forward spin and the armpit catch. But before we get into that, we need to know how to hold our nunchucks. So there's a lot of different ways to hold it. Generally speaking, the higher up you hold your nunchucks, the more control you have, and the further down, the more reach you have. Alright, so since we're starting out, we're going to want to hold it higher up, but I'm going to teach you how to find the balance point first. So we're going to take two fingers just like this, and we're going to place our nunchucks right on top. Okay, and we're just kind of adjust it back and forth until we can find where it's balanced. On this pair of nunchucks, you can see one finger is going to be on the metal, and then the other finger is going to be on the foam. And that's where this is going to have, that's where our balance point is on this pair of nunchucks. All right, I also recommend getting a pair of foam nunchucks when you start out. That way, when you hit yourself, you're not going to get hurt. All right, so now we know where to hold it. Take our two fingers, find that balance point. That's where we're going to be holding it. From here, we're going to go into a guarding stance. So we're just going to put one foot in front of the other, and then we're just going to bend our knees slightly. That way we're light on our feet, we're able to move around if we need to. And then we're just going to have our hands right here for now. We're going to have our hands up, holding our nunchuck straight out in front of us. All right, so now that we got our stance, we know where to hold it, we're going to go into our forward spin. So I'm just going to take the nunchuck to the side of me, and I'm just going to spin it right on the side. Other hand's right here in the center of my body. You can hold your hand like this if you want. You can put it in a fist. And we're just going to spin it forward. And we just want to build coordination. We want to build control with the nunchuck. And so we're just going to spin it forward and get used to spinning it forward. All right? And you turn to the side. We're just spinning it right on the side of us. Spinning it forward. All right? Okay, from here we're going to switch to our left hand. And we'll also switch our stance too, so our left foot's going to be in front. And we're going to do the same thing, just forward spin. Other hand's right here in the center of our body. We're making a fist. We're just going to spin it forward. Alright? You know what that looks like from the side? Just like that. We're just spinning it on the side of us, spinning it forward. Alright, so that's the forward spin. Alright, so now that we got our forward spin down, we're going to go into our armpit catch. So we're going to go back to our guarding stance. We're going to throw our nunchuck just over our shoulder, just like this. And then from here, we're going to take our nunchuck and we're just going to throw it straight down into our armpit and catching it. So when we throw it down, we're just taking our shoulder here, bringing it up from when we have it over the shoulder. And when we come down, we're just taking our shoulder and pinching it down to catch the nunchuck. All right, we want to make sure that we're keeping our wrist straight here. So when we come down, our wrist is straight. We're not trying to bend it in to overcompensate, bending our wrist, because then we're going to catch more of the chain, and it's just going to feel a little bit better if you catch the nunchuck right here. So we're going to have a 90-degree angle here. Throw it over your shoulder, catch it on your armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it on the armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it on the armpit. All right? So over the shoulder, catch it on your armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it on the armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it on the armpit. All right, now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're going to take our nunchuck, throw it over the shoulder, and then we're going to throw it down and catch it. All right, over the shoulder, catch it. Over the shoulder, catch it on your armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it on your armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it on our armpit. Let's turn to the side, that way you can see it from the side. Throw it over our shoulder and catch it underneath your armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it underneath the armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it underneath the armpit. Over the shoulder, catch it underneath the armpit. Alright? So now that we got our armpit catch and we got our forward spin, we're going to combine the two. So we're going to go ahead and get into our guarding stance again. And we're going to do a forward spin with our right hand. Alright, keeping our other hand right in front of us. Alright, from here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to throw the nunchuck down and we're going to catch it under our armpit. Okay, so let's go into a forward spin, catch it on our armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Let's turn to the side. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. 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 All right, now let's switch. Let's do our left hand now. Get into our guarding stance. Nunchuck over the shoulder, And throw it down and catch. Throw it down and catch. All right, now let's go ahead and do our forward spin. So we do a forward spin and catch it under the armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Let's turn to the side, that way you can see it from the side. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Forward spin, catch it under the armpit. Alright guys, so that's your forward spin and under the armpit catch. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to practice these moves and get them down. That way you're ready for the next video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop it below. And remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching.